Hey, wild-hearted being. Today, sort of talk about this. Today, I went to the hospital with my friend while she got her chemo done, and I thought, oh yeah, maybe I could talk about, what does that look like from a perspective of a Reiki practitioner, to go into a space like that, and what did I do? Did I need to do anything as an energetic practitioner while I was there? Um, so not really, no. Why am I talking about this? Well, what I would say is that my Reiki practice um, gave me a lot of energy, a lot of presence, and a lot of confidence in just being present and being able to offer just like a friendly gesture here and there, or just a chat to a stranger, which might not sound like very impressive. It's like, oh, great, that's awesome, Sally. But I guess like what it is just a general feeling of spaciousness and presence, that I can be there and I can sense other people, and I can feel like more awareness of other people, and that they might be going through something really difficult. You just say that this is normal empathy, but for me, like it just feels really, I feel really calm with being there. It wasn't very confronting. It was nice. I felt buoyant. That's probably something I often feel with Reiki, is just buoyant. You know, and I can process things a lot quicker than I used to be able to. I can process emotions, and I can deal with my own feelings a lot quicker. And so that means I can be with a situation more. And I think that that's really a blessing, because, I can't always do hands-on healing for somebody or whatever, but I can, by being present and being just human, that's a lot. When we're just friendly, we've got the space to be friendly, and we feel that compulsion to just, to share a smile or a laugh or whatever. Yeah, that can be quite a lot. That can be a lot for the people around us. I mean, it is for me. If I'm ever feeling down and somebody's like that, I can feel that warm, friendly presence. Sometimes that can lift the mood, and that's not nothing. That's really something. So I think that's one aspect I would say, that of practicing Reiki, that has changed my life and changed my ability to face into and be with these kind of emotional situations. But I guess like the point I made in the heading was, did I need to protect myself? Because protection is something that gets talked about quite a lot in Reiki sometimes. And no, I didn't need to protect myself. There obviously can be some pretty difficult emotions in that space, and people feeling a lot of stuff. But I don't ever protect myself. And protection's, yeah, that's a whole subject on its own. So I need to kind of maybe not talk too much about it, but I would say that while I don't protect myself, I don't put a bubble of protection around me or anything, or use any crystals or anything like that. What I do is I work to cultivate my hara, so my lower dantian, my earth aspect. The lower dantian is it's considered to be the center of our original energy. So the energy of our very center here on this planet. And I mean, if there's anything else I would ever want anyone to know about practicing Reiki, is just that, just cultivating that original energy, that energy of the Hatha is like so much. If you just did that and you didn't do hands-on healing and you didn't do anything else, just cultivating that energy is fucking profound. It gives what? This is my, I can't speak to anyone else, but it gives me the ability to just like roll with life. Like it doesn't, I don't, like shit happens. Like it doesn't change the fact that shit happens. But my ability to flow with that is so much different. It's amazing. So I don't go into like a hospital and feel the need, I don't need to protect myself because there's nothing there to protect myself from. When I know in my Hatha, in my gut, when I feel strong in my Hatha, that I am this universe and that I belong in this universe and that I am a potent living being. My living essence, my energy, life force is potent. It's powerful, like all life force. The life force of the universe is powerful, and that life force is me and you. And so, if I protect myself, what am I really protecting myself from? Sure, like there's some difficult emotions and we can see entities and things like that. But if we do that, we're also kind of saying to that living life force that we are, oh, you're a bit weak actually. You might need some protection. So I've learned that just leaning into that life force that is in my very center, I really don't need to worry about protecting myself. Because firstly, like also like this Hatha, this gut is the center of that gut intelligence, that innate intelligence of the universe. And that like just like leaning into that means I actually kind of like I don't really run into trouble that much. Even as a trans person, I don't. And I actually know people can sense my stability because I don't really cop a lot of shit. But it gives me that instinct to also kind of avoid shit as well, to like just flow flow a different way. So it kind of like works by helping me flow better with what's in the world. And I'm keyed into like, places I should or shouldn't go, that I feel okay going or not. Or people even. So there's that anyway. So it's not, I don't need to necessarily protect myself to do that. I just need to be aware of that energy and to let that energy out. It takes care of a lot. It really just like letting that energy out, but cultivate it. You got to cultivate it through practice, through like Josh and Koki Ho. But letting that energy just be is like, it's wild. It takes care of so much. And it just energizes me with life force a lot of the time. Like it's not like life isn't hard, like I've said, but it just energizes me. So, I guess I just wanted to share that. Yeah, I just wanted to say, I didn't need to protect myself. I never really do. I don't ever use protection. Well, also, like, I just want to say, like, that life force, like, we are a living being of the universe, right? And we, living beings, have a place here, and they have a force to be here. They have that life force, right? And that, it's almost like, it's like an immune system, right? That energy, we might sense that other people could be threatening or whatever. We can sense other people's living life force if we tune into it. And those beings, whether they're human or birds or whatever, they have a place in the universe. They have a natural propensity to exist. And because of that, like that life force wants that being to live. And so it almost, it feels to me anyway, like there's a natural kind of immune system there in the Hatha you could call it like an energetic immune system, and it kind of just purifies and cleans on its own without needing me to do anything. So, yeah, I think that's, yeah, I don't know if that, I hope that helps you think about protection and cultivating your hara. As I said, I cannot understate how important it is to like cultivate the hara. Yeah, cool. All right, well, enjoy that, and see you next time, wild-hearted being.